Hey loves, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Skin by Elle. Today I have a really great video for you. My beautiful client, she is in her 50s and she has rosacea, but she's been working with me for about a year and we've pretty much reversed that. So we're done kind of treating that. We just kind of maintenance along the way as we do facials. She does come in every 4 weeks for facials. But today her main focus is going to be lifting, firming, toning. So I'm super excited to share this video with you. So let's get started. So to start this out, as usual, we are going to do a double cleanse with the Tatcha Camellia oil. As you notice though, I am not using any steam for her facial. It's very important to remember that steam should be used at appropriate times only. And someone with skin like her with rosacea, she has broken capillaries, we want to be extra gentle and steam is just not appropriate here. I'm adding some extra water to create a really nice milky foam and get this very, very clean. Now when we go in with our second cleanse, this is a very gentle exfoliation. This is the rice wash from Tatcha. The reason why I'm using this for her is it does have a few rice granules in it, but it's gentle enough for her rosacea and her broken capillaries, but it's still going to give us the exfoliation amount that we need to remove that dead surface layer. She also has an amazing at-home routine that I've set her up on, so I'm really confident in what I do on her is going to also be supported at home. She also does suffer from hormonal breakouts in the jaw area. That's why I'm going to be using this luminous toner from Glow, and this does help balance oil, it does minimize the pore size, as well as help with congestion. And I'm actually going to use this along with my sonic cleansing tool. And again, as normal, I am a big believer on using gentle forms of exfoliation and doing it quite often, or I should say many times throughout the facial. Now this is a decongestion serum. It basically helps open up the sebum, loosen it up, and helps the extractions go a lot smoother. You have to be really careful with somebody that has broken capillaries and rosacea when you do any kind of extractions. I love this decongestion serum. It works very, very well. It sits on the skin for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you go in for appropriate extractions. Robin loves this treatment with Dermaflash. It goes along, as I've always said in all my videos, I love this approach because she does have very sensitive skin, and I would be afraid to use a traditional method of dermaplaning with her. So this gives her the results she needs. This is a beautiful facial toner, tonic. It just helps soothe the skin, prepare the skin for the next steps that we're doing. I'm now prepping the skin with an oil from Osmosis, and we are going to begin our next phase of lifting and firming with something called facial cupping. You'll see throughout this facial that I use many different ways and modalities of lifting the skin. Facial cupping actually brightens the skin, it minimizes the appearance of scars, fine lines, and wrinkles, it tones the jaw, it tones the chin, neck, and décolleté. It also is fantastic for reducing puffiness, regulating oil production, and improving nutrient delivery and product absorption. I run this across her face gently. You have to be really careful with somebody with broken capillaries on cupping around that area. She only really has them around her nose, so she'll notice I go very gentle. But Robin loves a good lifted cheek, so I really focus on that area and lifting that jawline as well as the cheek area. This is super effective, and it really, really does the trick. Now we're going into the microcurrent phase of this facial. I actually use the Zip conductive gel. I really, really love it. I love it more than the one that comes with the new face. But this is fantastic for brighter and more youthful looking skin, plumper, thicker and fuller lips. It also reduces and can potentially eliminate jowls and nasolabial folds if you use it on a consistent basis at home. It is a beautiful in-spa lifting treatment. I am doing a routine that is a protocol for professionals, but of course you guys can use this at home, but you're only going to get results if you're absolutely consistent and do it almost on a daily basis. I really focus on lifting up the eye area as well because it can be a little hooded as we age, but this is basically training the muscles underneath the skin. It is literally like a gym for the muscles under your skin. It's called Microcurrent, and it is a really beautiful, effective treatment. Now, this little guy, he is one of my favorites. This is a very effective, again, at-home thing that you can use for any lines around the mouth. I had a client one time come in with very deep smoker lines, and just after one time of using this, they were at least 50% more plump and less noticeable. You can use this around the mouth as I'm doing right now in the smile lines, but you can also do this under the eyes to really diminish any fine lines or wrinkles. Again, just like everything else, it needs to be consistent. A little bit of red light therapy that comes with the Trinity from New Face. It's beautiful and very effective. Now we're going to remove the conductive gel. I'm doing this facial a little bit in reverse because this mask calls for it, because I can't really do anything after this next mask is on. Wait till you see this mask from Esthemaz. So this is the Argeline Mask from Esthemaz. It is a lifting, firming, and toning mask. Argeline actually is a peptide that affects the nerve to muscle communication so that the muscle can't adequately contract. It basically is a natural version or not injected version of Botox. And as you notice this dries over the next 10 to 15 minutes, it actually contracts the muscles and allows them not to move, and this will last about 3 to 4 days after the mask is off. It is so awesome. It looks really incredible before you take it off. I can't wait for you to see it. But just kind of think of it as Botox. So along with kind of muscle paralyzing effects, but it also stimulates collagen production, so it's anti-aging as well. Obviously, time for a nice massage, guided meditation, and then look at that, you guys. You can see the mask drying on the skin and doing what it's supposed to do. So to remove this mask, you have to really wet it. This is one of my favorite ways to do it. It's by Coco Kind. It's their rose water toning spray. And you have to remove this very gently, but you have to remove it with cool water. You want to stay away from any steam or any hot water while this mask is processing and for a couple days after. This towel is actually a cool towel and helps us remove the remaining amount of mask. You can also see already the amount of glow her skin has. Look at her jawline. It is apparent how lifted and more firm it is from when we started. I will get better at taking before and after photos. I just get really into the facials. All right, to finish this up, we have to end with a great stem factor or growth factor serum. This one is from Osmosis, combined with infused. This is just going to help the results last a lot longer, as well as obviously feed the skin. You don't want to put too many acids or anything active on the skin after this mask. It just needs to be nurturing and healing. This is Robin's other favorite part, which are these ice globes, and they're great for somebody that has rosacea. It calms, soothes the skin, takes down redness. These have been in my beauty fridge, not in the freezer. If you do have broken capillaries, do not use anything frozen because that can add in more broken capillaries. But this just feels really relaxing, cooling, and it's just a great way to end the facial. Some eye cream, lip balm, and a final really fantastic head massage. I usually comb their hair, and this is how we kind of end the facial to really bring them back to the space that they're in. But look at that skin. I mean, she is 50 something. I won't tell you her full age, but she just is glowing. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you all so much.